got next?
Let's talk about
Oh yes, this is his good Brittany Simon video. So yeah, I want to see her opinion on the gym girl. That the video that blew up about the girl recording the guy in the gym that was doing like calling him a creep and stuff like that. Even though the guy was like glanced at her for like 2 seconds, and then offered to help pick up her weight. Now, granted, do recommend don't just go over there and pick up someone's weights, because people did get confused and didn't hear him ask before he picked up the weight, and he was like, they're like, oh, like what the fuck, that's weird, and I agree with that. But he was just trying to be nice and like pick up her weight. But let's see what she got to say about this.
expectations. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Simon. In today's video, we're going to review a clip that's gone viral on the internet of girls at the gym. In particular, we're going to react to how other people are viewing this and what I think everyone always misses, which is so frustrating. So from Melina, my friend, to Destiny, my friend, to Flagrant covering it, to Abba and Preach covering it, to Kyla covering it, like people notice this story and we all have opinions. What's interesting is to see what side we all fall on and how and why we came to the conclusions we did. So let's watch together a Flagrant clip talking about everything.
14 million views in the last 3 days, okay?
Holy shit.
Did you see this, Akash?
Yeah.
It's an interesting video, okay? This shows basically like, this is a female gym influencer talking about getting harassed at the gym.
Roach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate when there's It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral.
What's in here? The fuck, is this a big loop? Yeah, it looks like it's a big loop.
5 pounds. And these are the rates.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh god.
Excuse me?
Oh god.
You don't have
Oh
to do that.
god.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
So she's basically saying this guy in the corner of the gym is being a creep and he keeps staring at her, and then he goes to try to help her put the 45-pound dumbbell on, and she is just like, she has a big caption like, this is why I don't want kids, because men are awful, or whatever the fuck she said.
Did you see this one? Like,
Just
if anyone
trying
did,
to
we've been
find
playing
that
it really
tower
good.
thing.
I didn't see
Stand
it.
up for myself. He
I don't
threatened
watch this
to call the
content, guys.
police and revoke my membership.
Watch how crazy this is.
Oh yeah, no, this
is
girl's
so nuts.
crazy. Oh fuck, what is that? What is that?
You need something? You need something?
Oh, that's a bear.
Do you need something? Do you need something? Do you need something? Okay, I thought so.
What a bitch.
That's great.
Keep it pushing.
Nobody was looking at you any type of way. I don't own the gym, I work here. Yes. And if you're getting rude, then you can leave.
That means what?
I can go
Damn,
on
that's
police
crazy.
trespass right now. Would you like that?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, let him know.
She is picking a fight.
So
Right? Like, why so hostile?
And when I stand up for
So
myself,
this is another one that's super viral, kind of the same vibe.
But listen to
People
this.
are weighing in basically saying like, is this mistreatment? Are women being unfairly harassed at the gym, etc.?
Okay, this is what I think is going
That's a
on.
good skit.
This is what I think is going on.
Listen to Schultz.
Do women get hit on at the gym all the fucking time?
Of course.
Is it annoying? Absolutely.
I'm sure.
I think that making a video of how you're getting hit on at the gym became trendy. And these girls
Yeah, no, it's just a trend. It's just a trend. So they're looking for fucking attention.
are hopping on a trend with something that doesn't really justify harassment. But this is not like a unique thing that they experience and they're like, let me just put this up to show what my life is like. It's literally them going, I could get some clout because this is the new thing to show how annoying guys are at the gym. Go.
Like the second video, the girl seems like intentionally aggressive, like looking to pick a fight and looking to like seem like a hero by making a moment with this guy. And I'm sure that she's been like harassed in the gym before. I'm sure she's been hit on. It's super annoying. Like I don't discount that at all. And I think it happens all the time to a ton of women in the gym, no question.
Have I been here
The
before?
first girl though, part
Oh,
of me
I
seems
have.
like there's like a, I don't know. She seems like legitimately more scared.
She seems scared.
And I'm like, I almost feel like there's something more sad about it. Like, not to fucking bring the mood down, but like, she seems like someone that's like been traumatized in the past and like has had bad experiences with guys, and then is like acting out of like fear and like a trauma response, and then just
projecting that trauma response onto a situation that might not deserve.
Exactly, and then making a video just glued into her own little world, being like, this is definitely what this was because she's traumatized, and then didn't realize that now she's getting killed on the internet. So I'm like, I almost feel bad for her, where I'm like, I don't even think she knew what she was doing. I mean, obviously she's making content around it.
Oh wow, actually I didn't think about it like that. Wow, I'm a misogynist, guys. God damn. I'm just thinking these girls are out here trying to get attention. Shaking my head. I can see that.
It'd be like, look at what a pervert this guy is. Expecting everyone to validate her because she's living in her own little world because of the trauma she went through, is my assessment from the fucking couch.
Maybe it's both, though. Like, maybe both of them have experienced, like, horrible shit with dudes to have that idea about them in the first place. Because when you first see a guy at the gym and your first assessment of that person is that they're trying to do something that is maybe not only objectifying you, but, like, potentially putting you in a dangerous situation, you went through some fucked up shit with dudes.
Yeah, of course.
Like, bad. So maybe the other girl reacted way more aggressive.
And that just might be the way she responds. Yeah,
exactly. Where this one responds more out of fear.
Maybe.
But there has to be like a trigger point for both of them, because this is irrational behavior.
That's the way I look at it. I'm like, no normal person, even a girl that gets hit on all the time at the gym, isn't like, I'm scared, you're standing near me, get away from me. Like, that seems like irrational behavior due to some type of like.
Maybe I gotta watch the first one back, because I didn't really pick up on the fact that she was scared. I kind of saw like she was just like, oh, I know he's gonna talk to me, or I know he's gonna try to talk to me, I know he's gonna try to talk to me. And so then when he finally does, she was just really quick to just like, no, I'm not gonna accept any help, because if I accept help, then it opens the door for you trying to talk to me.
Yo, this man's a sniper, bro. I try to duck him.
Unless something horrible happened.
Oh.
Or
she just doesn't want attention when she's
totally, but maybe like it happened, and then like a dude, she was nice to a guy, and then he started pressing her, and then stalking her, and then being like, yo, why the fuck did you be nice to me if you're not gonna give me some pussy? What the fuck is wrong with you? So like, usually, I think what you're basically trying to say is there was like a horrible experience that's created this irrational behavior from both of them. But they're not acting like normal human beings. Like, this is not how you should behave.
No way, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just wish all men knew, like, don't hit on girls in the gym. Like, they've been complaining about this shit forever.
So.
Yeah, no facts. A lot of female. I know some girls that go to gyms, and yeah, like usually the rule is like it's kind of okay if like when they're leaving or this and that, but try not to do it while they're working out.
Now we have some context to have this conversation. Now, I don't know if you guys saw, but a lot of people had opinions on what just happened. Melina commented, and she was very upset that women were being talked to at the gym. Even Destiny, Steven, backed her up. I don't know if it's just because they're husband and wife, but they felt like women have been saying for a long time, please leave me alone, I'm at the gym. And then Kyla and I think, had different reactions, which was, look, if you're in a public setting, outside, in a gym, wherever, this is an opportunity for a lot of adults to meet one another. You know how adults are always complaining, how do I find friends? How do I find partners? How do I find people to be in love with? Well, it's not at work and not at school, so sometimes it's at the gym. When my brother and I used to go to the gym together, my brother is very handsome, and we don't really look like one another. We kind of definitely, he looks like my dad, I look like my mom. And I would tell him, like, get the fuck away from me, you're cock blocking me at the gym. And it's true. I didn't want people thinking we were together, because before I got engaged, and now I'm getting married, but before that, I would definitely want to be hit on at the gym.
Oh no,
like,
what
yes,
the fuck?
I'm in my moment, when I'm working out, don't talk to me while I'm fucking doing reps. But at the same time, like, you know, in between, when I'm taking a water, there were some hot men at this gym. And every time they'd walk in, I'd like look at my brother, and I'm like, and he'd be like, and he was trying to help me too get a number. But the thing is like, I know I saw hesitancy in men. I know they were hesitating. But the
no
thing
way!
Is,
oh
I
god,
think because I am me,
I gotta dip. I just gotta dip. I gotta dip. I gotta dip.
I don't care if people hit on me and I reject them. We can still be homies. Like, I'm friends with a lot of people. I sleep with, like, in my past days, I used to sleep with my friends. So again, I don't run normal circles. I am not a normal common person, but I am normal enough to want to be desired. I'm normal enough to know, as an adult, as a YouTuber, it's really hard to meet people. So where am I going to meet them if not at the gym or online, right? Now, I ended up meeting my husband, or my future husband, online, which was, like, amazing. And that's great, and that's awesome. But I could have also...
Yeah, like, from what I remember, I think she said, like, he's from Europe. Correct.
So met him at the gym. Like, that would have been a perfectly reasonable place to meet my partner. So again, I think we run the risk of diversity being the problem. And I know everyone wants to deny this, but if we are diverse as creatures, we're going to have different opinions of what to do. I think you should be able to hit on people at the gym. I think you should also be socially aware not to do it in middle of a rep or in middle of them jogging on the treadmill, or, you know, pick and choose your times, or just be a really warm, social, open person and say, hi, I see we go to the gym every Saturday. I love seeing you here. I liked your shirt. Or a lot of the time I'll wear anime things to the gym on purpose to allow conversation to occur. Like, sometimes the way I dress is to start a conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? And look, you can dress how you want at the gym. I know plenty of girls that wear big shirts and like literally put out the vibe of like, don't fuck with me. I have earphones in, don't fuck with me. And some people don't even read those signals and they still fuck up. But like, the world is socially inept and different. The world is different because of diversity, because we live in America, which is a diverse country. You're going to have diverse opinions. Look, if my friend Melina, who I adore, and I'm not trying to pick a fight with her, I know some people were like, argue with Melina. I don't want to argue with my fucking friend. Look, if she is a woman who feels this way, this is valid. But I'm also a woman and I feel differently. And I think it's interesting because maybe I'm ugly, which has definitely been argued on the internet. Maybe I just look so much like a man, I don't understand what it's like to be a pretty girl. Because though I do get hit on quite frequently, maybe I don't get hit on enough, right, to be annoyed. But let me tell you something that Andrew Schultz said that really stood out to me. I was raped in my early 20s. It was not a great time of my life. And I was newly sexually active. I hadn't been with very many people. I had only been with like a few girls and boys, like dating people, very, just a couple. Then I was assaulted, and prior to my assault, I am a very warm, touchy-feely person. I love when old ladies come up to touch me. I don't even mind. I didn't used to mind, even if they came up to touch my hair or if they were being curious. I was just okay. After my assault, even old ladies, I wanted to kill them. I wanted to stab them in the fucking face because I was so over being touched without my consent. I was so upset, right? And because I was upset, that even the most innocent of people would piss me off. And I'm not saying old people should come up and touch people's hair. That's fucking stupid. But at the same time, I know they're not they don't have bad intentions. And so a part of me couldn't be the bigger person in those situations because I was in my trauma. I liked that Andrew and the guys were saying, well, maybe they had been so fucked over by guys that their trauma was informing their reaction. This is so missing from the context of our conversations. In a world where we have high trust, in a world where we trust our neighbor not to rape us at the gym, what would be the problem with a man talking to you at the gym or helping you out? Why couldn't she have said, bro, thank you so much? And then if she has a boyfriend, be like, I wish my boyfriend was here to help me, but he isn't. Which sends the signal to him, she's taken, but also allows him to still help. Or maybe if she's single, just be a fucking adult and be like, oh, bro, thank you so much for helping me with my weights. I appreciate you. And then have a discourse. Like, maybe if we were more pro-consent, maybe if we actually cared about people's feelings, maybe if we allowed rejection to be normal, we would all get along. But the problem is we're all self-absorbed, we're all fucking narcissists, and the idea of being rejected hurts us, so we become violent. The idea of being approached and then not being able to get the one up on them, like pre-rejecting them, makes us feel like inadequate. No matter what we're doing, we're trying to almost get up. It's like watching The Button. Oh my God. Like, watching The Button as a show shows you how people are so afraid of being the one who gets rejected, right? Except the girls episode, which was really cute. But women be women. So again, you have to decide what kind of world do you want to live in. You have to decide, do you want to live in a world where human beings are allowed to shoot their shot or they're not? And again, maybe I'm just an ugly girl and maybe that's the problem. But I did used to go to the gym to get hit on because I wanted to find a husband or a wife, right? Like, there was even a woman who joined the gym and I would look at my brother and I was like, ding, 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 ding. Like, she was so beautiful. But obviously, everyone is different. Not everyone wants to go to the gym to get hit on. So I get it. I totally, totally do. And there was even a time I went to the gym, which I never go by myself because I am actually worried about getting not assaulted in the gym. I'm afraid of getting assaulted going from my car to the gym or the gym to my car. So I only go with my brothers. But I went one night without my brother, which was like a mistake because I was there and there was one guy in the gym, totally normal, definitely roided out. And I was I was really happy for him to be happy lifting weights. So he seemed happy. But then this other guy came in, not roided out, not worked out, not a lot of muscles. And he came right upstairs to where I was and then got on a treadmill behind me instead of choosing any of the ones that were in line with me. He got the one behind me.
Oh, no. What the fuck? No, you're in an empty room. No, that's crazy. That's so obvious. What the fuck? That's crazy.
And it just felt really creepy. Like, ew, are you like watching my butt? Which, don't get me wrong, it's a good butt. Join my OnlyFans. Which sounds contradictory. How can this girl who has an OnlyFans and wants to be and is okay with being objectified in that context isn't okay being objectified at the gym? It's not about that. In OnlyFans world, none of those.
Yeah, okay. So, let me make this argument. I know what she's gonna say. Is it all about consent in like the situation? And I feel like a lot of guys don't understand that, but let me put it in like a guy's point of view. Okay, so like I'm into mixed martial arts and stuff like that. Okay, I like sparring. It's fun to punch people and to get punched and get slammed and this and that. Okay, you could be a pro fighter. Okay, your whole profession is fighting people. Okay, I guess I'll say okay, but your whole profession is fighting people. Would you not get pissed off if someone in the streets came and fought you, bro? Like, it's about consent, okay? Because when you're fighting, you're objectifying yourself, but just not in a sexual way. Anytime you're doing entertainment, you're being an object. Like, it's also like the football, like how a lot of people are like, oh, like football players are like a slave to the system, basically. Like, yeah, sure, they're getting a lot of money, but like they're just entertainment. Like, people look at them as an object. Like, or like a lot of famous people, they get a lot of famous people in general just get objectified, and people break down that barrier of understanding that they're still a person, and so people do wild shit. And this argument is just saying that, hey, women can want this at this time and not want it at this time, and I get my consent for this but not for this. And it's the same thing as, hey, I like fighting and I'm gonna fight in the ring, but I'm not gonna fight in the streets. It's the same thing.
Those guys can come up behind me and hit me over the head, right? But in a gym where there's one other guy and maybe he leaves, which I actually, did that end up happening? I think he went to the bathroom. I think he was still there, the roided guy, but I think he went to the bathroom. And then in my head, since this gym is basically empty because it's nighttime, what if this guy behind me hits me over the head and drags me into the other room? No one will ever know. Or maybe there's video cameras and they should know. Like, there are video cameras at the gym, but maybe he just...
Okay, I was not not laughing because of the story. This sounds very terrifying, but I was wrong. I thought she was gonna make a different point, but this is also valid.
Doesn't care, right? Maybe he doesn't give a fuck. So the point is that I don't mind being objectified from the safety of my home because no one can come kill me here, hopefully. But at the
Okay, I wasn't complete. Oh, damn.
gym where
I'm
a guy
playing.
decides...
I played her dirty with that pause, but okay, I wasn't completely wrong, but she just knocked it up a extra level because she's taking like her safety into account. I was just talking about consent in general.
decides to work out behind me, well, now I have all this unnecessary anxiety, which could be my PTSD, right? It could be, and I think I'm allowed to be worried without causing a scene. So all I did was work out 5 more minutes, got off the treadmill, because what if he wasn't a bad guy? I didn't want to make him feel like I'm an asshole. So here's the conundrum, okay? I literally kept working out for 5 minutes more because in case he was a good person, I didn't want to give him the vibe of like another girl being creeped out that I'm around, right? So I waited another 5 minutes. I did some stretches to kind of like scope the area. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go home. Again, I don't want to be an asshole and insult this possibly innocent man who's just trying to go to the gym, right? And at the same time, what if he wasn't an innocent man? What if he was a rapist? So I also don't want to get stuck being so nice as a girl that I end up putting myself in a dangerous situation, which gets me raped. It's hard out here, okay, kids? So I ended up going home and telling my brother, I'm just not going to go to the gym without you. I don't like working out during the day because I have a lot of anxiety over a crowded gym. So I try to go at night or in early mornings. And my brother and I, again, we used to go at night at the time, but he couldn't go with me that day. So again, I understand. I'm the issue. I don't want to go to the gym when there's a lot of people, but if there's not a lot of people, then you're less safe because there's not enough people to witness something if there's a crime. It's a conundrum, right? My anxiety stops me from wanting to go when it's crowded. It's a whole thing. So I'm trying to say, the one thing I feel like we're all missing in this conversation is the nuance of the possibility that because of diversity and the uniqueness of human beings, we're going to have different reactions to the same thing. Once again, everyone is so unique, and that's what I love about the world, is that we are unique in so many ways. But you cannot tell me there aren't disadvantages to us being diverse and unique together. Okay, so major props to Flagrant for having a very nuanced take on the possibilities that these girls have had something bad happen, and that's why they're being bitches. But also, your trauma is not an excuse to hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. And just because you've been hurt, that does not mean you get to hurt other people, right? So go to fucking therapy and get your shit under control and go to a women's gym if you're gonna be an asshole. And at the same time, to the men out there, please just be aware that women are dealing with layers of issues around the male person, and there might be some trauma, some PTSD, and it is okay to be cautious. I feel like the guy in the original video with the girl who's like, feral. I felt like that guy really hesitated. He tried to think about it. He was really he really tried to be, I think, conscientious. And I think that's something to be important of. The second girl, obviously just trauma. The guy was just looking at you, bitch. And I hate to say this, but like, even I look at women who take off their clothes. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's the gay in me, because I am a homosexual. So maybe it's that. But I couldn't imagine a hot girl at the gym and she's taking off her sweater. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna catch a glance.
What the fuck is that?
I'm like, ooh. And then I'm not even gonna lie. We're really objectifying as a family. We think it's great to celebrate like hot people. So Mark, my brother, and I will be at the gym. We'll be like working out, and I'll be like,
Damn,
do you see that?
homie is
And we'll
weak.
look at this person, or sometimes I'll wave my brother down. I'm like, hot girl, hot girl, hot girl. We're always trying to get each other laid, or partnered, or in love, because don't act like you all aren't out here trying to get in love. Like, aren't we all trying to fall in love? Or if you're not, that's great. I love that for you. That's awesome. But like, okay, some of us out here are trying to fall in love. So how do you fall in love? You have to meet somebody, which means it has to be off.
Girl, you're getting married. What are you talking about? Trying to find love. Yo, I keep playing her with these pauses.
So anyways, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm saying there's nuance. Melina is allowed to be a girl who doesn't want to get hit on at the gym. I am allowed to be a woman who wants to get hit on at the gym. Okay? Okay. Thank you for watching my TED Talk. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Yeah, what are these sparkling things? Oh. Yeah. I feel like I wonder how many guys have this feeling. I get anxiety when I walk too close to a girl in public or a woman in public, because I fear that she might think that I'm trying to do something. I wonder how many people like do that. And I feel like people kind of have this nuance understanding, or like it's weird because like I kind of I've been having that nuance, like understanding like, oh yeah, no, girls have trauma and like I should be aware of it and this and that. But when I saw the videos, I still went like, oh no, these girls are crazy, like what the fuck. But like I wonder why that was, like why I did that. What is this? Oh shit, this is like a whole... Oh. Oh shit. Hey, homie going crazy. What the... Like, I wonder how many guys are actually think about that. Cause even like, I think about it sometimes, but it's not like an everyday thing. And I definitely don't always think about it in like terms of safety wise too. Like, I was just thinking about like, oh, like don't be an asshole. I mean, okay, well, like when I'm following like a girl, like if I'm next to a girl in public, I think about it in a safety aspect. But it's more like I don't want to be threatening. But I feel like with those videos, those girls were just so aggressive. It just became so like legally. Oh, what's this? Legally, when what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Keep hitting the wrong button. Jesus Christ. So legally, in a self-defense situation, there's actually a point where you could be too aggressive, and then you become the aggressor. And I feel like, yeah, sure, maybe these girls had trauma, this and that, but they were so aggressive that people just don't see, like, they just see them as the aggressor, obviously. And so, okay, maybe it's not misogynistic. I'm just fucking a human being. But yeah, no, they just came off as the aggressors, and maybe in their mind they really did think they were like defending themselves, but it's so like disproportionate. But yeah, Brittany was right. I think these girls need therapy, and I remember the first girl, she actually posted an apology saying, let me see this. C3 what? C3's white bees. Oh man. What the fuck? Hey yo, what is this? What are these guys? But she posted like an apology saying that she did have trauma for like sexualizing herself through OnlyFans. And a lot of guys, I don't know, like the video I watched, the guy was reacting to it and he was like, oh, the girl with the OnlyFans doesn't want to be sexualized. And it's like, yeah, again, that's what I was talking about before with the consent thing. Like, yeah, no, that's a valid take. Oh my god. Oh no, there's so many of them. That's a valid take. Just because a girl is in the porn industry does not, or I guess she's not in the porn industry, but just because a girl does porn or like sexualizes herself for a job, you do understand that that's work. Like, that's a different mindset than her being out and about, and that does not give you permission to sexualize her in public. Like, and that's why, I went on that little rant earlier. But yeah, I think I'm kind of being redundant, so I'm just gonna end the video here. Peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching, and hopefully I get better at these videos, cause I feel like they're kind of dog shit. No, I'm playing. I don't do terrible. What the fuck? I almost got fucked up. But no, it's crazy. I've been doing like pretty decent for my first like week. Posting videos. But yeah. Oh, what the, oh fuck. Alright guys, stay safe. Peace out. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Come on, you know the deal. I'm trying to blow the fuck up by the end of the year. Let's go. Maybe I'll fuck up this crab. Too easy. Too easy. Alright. Peace out, guys.